Hello, everyone. Haha, I have been riding around all week with these in my car. Why? Because the world is really crazy. But tuning into the ring of these chimes, this meditation bell, it brings me back. And I have in my life made a habit of just pulling over at a park at any given moment, especially if the world is zooming by, and slowing down. And I'm telling you, even 3 minutes, but even if I just pull over to take 3 minutes, sometimes it turns into 5, which turns into 10. But even if it's just 3 minutes of pausing and coming into that calm, clear, slowed down center, it works wonders. It's hard to explain. You would think it wouldn't do very much, but the visceral experience actually to do it, and you don't have to have a bell. You don't have to run around with a bell in your car. I just love having my little traveling instruments to tune me back into my soul song. But also we can come to our breath. We can come to the heartbeat, the song that we all were born with, this rhythm in us. And we can just take a moment to remember the more expansive truth of who we are, especially when the world's really chaotic. There is some kind of odd order in the chaos, though. There always is. Right now there's these big winds coming through, and I got a wind advisory this morning, and the trees have been just doing this big dance today, and there's branches falling out. There's a clearing happening, winds of transformation. And I know that if you're like me, there's probably a lot of things in the world that we're seeing that we're not particularly excited about. They don't make us feel warm and fuzzy. There's radical chaos in some places, and some of it's quite devastating. And I talk a lot about rebuilding reality, and I just want to say, make no mistake, I am not ignoring the variety of realities that are happening on the planet right now. But what I know is I can tune in to the one that I want to be a part of, and I can add more song, I can add more note, I can add more energy, I can add more to that part so that it expands. And personally, I don't spend a whole lot of time concentrating on that which I don't want to perpetuate or create. And I also know that as the individuation that is me, most of my power, the largest part of my power, is to create in my life peace, calm, order, and to move through the transformation of my own individual reality, to up-level, to heal, to clear the deck of that which I don't want to take forward. That's where I get to have a tremendous amount of responsibility, of impact, to change my auric bubble, the 5-mile radius around me, to work within my community. There are some people who have a much larger impact in like daily decisions at a mass level. But when many of us individuals create an interconnected, I almost see it like a string of light that we are connecting around the planet, where we hold a note and a tone of peace and the highest vision, and we bring that frequency of love, we bring the frequency of the heavens, the higher dimensions, which we can continue to tap into more and more. And when I see it come online in my reality, in my experience, when I'm in those higher frequencies, I can see new colors, new lights, new aspects of the unseen world. I can hear music that I can't hear otherwise. And I only speak of this because this is possible. This is where we can go together. And it may not happen all at once, and it may not happen across the board for everybody, but it's a possibility. And so I'm holding that heart frequency, and I know that so many are, and it doesn't have to be the same frequency as me, but we're all holding our soul notes, our soul song. And if we can go for the song we want to sing, then we are transmuting and we are moving that chaos into order. So, just that little note to focus on. And something else that I sometimes do is I hear this inner note. If you don't hear it inside, you can even make it. You can hum the highest note that you can get to and just sort of park there and just sort of land on that note and stay with it. And it's like a way to bring ourselves into that peaceful place. It seems so simple, but when I do it, the rest of my day shifts. And honestly, if the rest of my day shifts, the rest of my life is shifting too. And if more and more of us are tuning into that, then we're shifting the world together. I love you. Please take care of yourself. Please know that you are loved. You are not alone. We are in this together. We are rebuilding reality together. See you back here soon.